EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. Today, from Mesquite, Nevada, it's live final round coverage of the Desert Championship. 18 holes, that's all we get to try and find a champion. It's a daunting task, but someone's going to shoot the low round of the day and walk off with a title as we look at the early leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. So with the victory in the debut professional event, and now in contention week number 2, Noda seems to me like the pressure's off. Whatever happens, they're going to be in great position.
Yeah, going to be a nice, strong position from here moving forward. Still would like to improve on their position today, but it is lights out there on the Korn Ferry Tour. Every player's going for broke, trying to post the lowest score possible.
Third shot coming up now from the bunker. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Safely in. It's a par here at first. And she'll remain at even par. Frank, you need to be a bit of a rock climber just to get to this second tee. 445-yard hole. What a view. Frank, there's so many impressive holes here at Wolf Creek, but the second really stands out.
Yeah, that tee box is at 9 stories high. It's hard to imagine you can tee up that high, and obviously trying to judge distance is one thing, but also just the visual that you get.
That will do just fine. Frank, what do you think about this approach here at the second hole?
Once again, we're going to go a little bit back up the hill. Really, there's only that one bunker on the right. That shouldn't be in play. Green goes uphill and a little bit to the left, so you really got to try and make sure you work on the right distance there. Get that ball on the right tier where the flag is located. It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Onward to the first par 3 here at Wolf Creek, 227-yard third uphill, so it plays a lot longer than the yardage indicates. Better to be long here than short. And the uphill shot there, difficult to judge, and that will wind up short. Now, from below the green, a second up to this par 3. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And she'll remain at 1 under par. Here at the fourth, 383 yards from the back tee. It's a dogleg right, but Frank, looking at all of those bunkers, you could really make a mess of this hole if you stray.
You can. That's why you've got to simplify it. Just something there that's going to find the fairway. Even like 3-wood and a wedge, that's really all this hole's going to require. Avoid the canyons on the left and in the desert, as well as just, I don't know how many bunkers there is on the right side. So a little bit of fairway up the left, find that there, and really, you should be looking at a birdie putt.
Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay the third.
106 to the hole, hole cut right in the middle. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
PGA Tour, Korn Ferry Tour, I don't care. That is a great shot.
Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And she'll stay 1 under for the tournament. We come now to one of Wolf Creek's signature holes, the 490-yard par 5 fifth, another elevated tee. The key here is to clear the desert and creek off the tee and find the fairway. From there, reaching the green in 2 is definitely a possibility. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Yeah, sensational shot here, on and 2 on the par 5, and Frank, a good look at eagle.
Well, you're exactly right, Rich. 2 good shots into this par 5 and a chance to be more than well rewarded.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. A dead-on look here for birdie. Oh, no, that's not staying out, is it? Oh, boy. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Frank, here at the 6th, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the par 5 fifth hole, it also comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dogleg right, but find that fairway there. Second shot played just a fraction uphill. And this green, well, it's got more humps than hollows in it. It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy. Now, a very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Oh, this one is tracking. It's not a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And she'll get a stroke back. Maybe the best risk-reward hole here at Wolf Creek is right here at the Part 4 7. It is, without question, drivable at 302 yards. However, getting that tee shot to stay on the green can often be a different story. We see plenty of shots go over the back, leaving an incredibly difficult pitch shot off the desert floor. And that, not what you're hoping for, especially after the birdie a minute ago, as this is into the bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Frank, the par 3/8 really is Wolf Creek in a nutshell. It's hard, and it's really pretty.
It is, and it's really long, too. Just under 250 yards off that back tee. Slight bit of elevation, but you can see from the tee, obviously, where you don't want to go and where you do go. If you're a little, well, tender of heart, then aim for the right side and avoid all that water down the left.
Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. That didn't need much more, but it does come up just about a foot short. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And she's going to stay at -3. Set to round out the front side here at Wolf Creek with a par 4.
Fun hole for the big hitter, too. They can really take advantage of this. The last fairway bunker down there on the right side is just over 300 yards to get over it. And longer hitters could nearly drive it in the greenside bunker on the right. So just tee it up there. You're playing desert golf for a reason. Enjoy it. Just have a little flick in here. And chance, too, to have a little birdie at the end of your front 9.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. She'll brush that one in for her par here at the 9th. And that will finish off a 3-under start to the round as she goes out in 33. Starting the backside here at Wolf Creek with a 472-yard par 4-10. One of the rare, relatively flat tee shots. Lake and bunkers on the left, brush on the right. But the landing area is wider than it looks, so anywhere on the short stuff is good. And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. From the fairway nota, her second coming up.
159 yards left to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of this green.
Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
Just want to maneuver this one close, down the slope for birdie. Nope. Okay, she'll finish that one off for her par. And her score is going to stay right where it is. On to the 11th hole, we're looking downhill, 215 yards to the green.
And this is one of the holes that you realize you're at Wolf Creek. You would never see this hole anywhere else in the world. It's amazing when you stand on this tee. You see all of the canyons around, but there is a little green area down there surrounded by a couple of bunkers. It's a great-looking par 3. It measures 215 yards, very playable, and you never know, today might be the day where you make birdie.
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Frank, the par 5 12th is another case of a hole where you see that Wolf Creek Golf Club can actually be kind of scary, daunting. You look out at the desert mountains, and then you add in some water, which we have here on the left, and you can go for some big numbers here if you're not careful.
Well, this is where the Wolf and the Creek can take a bite out of you. You hit it left off the tee, then you're certainly going to start to rack up a number. There's enough fairway down the right, but once again, if you hit a good drive and this hole is reachable for you, then you've got to worry about the water, which is to the right of this green. 5 wouldn't be the worst score you could make around here, that's for sure. I've seen 6s and 7s.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball. Okay, that worked out well, landing just short, releases onto the green. Still a long ways to go, though, to make the Eagle 3 here.
Yeah, at least you get a nice enjoyable walk with the putter in the hand, so it certainly works out well.
Nope, that's going to come to rest way short of the hole. That was wrong from the start. This now for birdie at 12.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break, just has to get it on line.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Well, this is all about temptation at 350 yards, this 13th here at Wolf Creek with a dog leg to the right. If you're a long hitter, you're thinking about it. Maybe you're going to cut the dog leg and try to drive the green, but keep in mind, if you miss it to the right, wave goodbye to your golf ball. And it would appear that that ball is into the bunker. So this one going to have to carry a long way. that's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And she'll get a stroke back. Now to the 14th hole, and Frank, this is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
Well, it's certainly the hole that they take the most photographs on, Rich, and you can see why. Great vantage point of the whole golf course. The hole's just sort of littered with bunkers down the left side, so you know where not to go once again. Go to the right side of that. The hole just keeps sort of hooking around that left side. It plays under 450 yards. It's fun. Just sort of draw it a little off the tee, draw it a little into the green, and you'll be fine.
Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation, and also it's tougher to get onto that front foot. I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And she'll remain at 4 under par. Now to the short par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. What is this, Frank? Just a wedge or a 9-iron?
That's all, Rich, but it's very tempting to get greedy here. And, well, you pay the price, obviously, if you miss the green on the left down on those bunkers, because they're, well, a good 6-7 feet below the level of the green. But with a wedge or a 9-iron, who doesn't go aiming at the flag?
Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Now to the 16th hole as we get set for the finishing stretch. And Frank, what's the best way to play this relatively short par 4?
Somehow you've got to straighten the hole up in your mind's eye, Rich. Just look all the way across that canyon and look like the hole was built straight, because really that's the way it should be played. If you start looking left and turning it into a dog leg, then all of a sudden bad things can happen. So look straight at the green. That's your line. Just try and bisect those 2 fairway bunkers.
Ooh, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. Gotta be careful of this ball checking up too soon, as he'll try to get this just right. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Now to the 17th, par 5 here at Wolf Creek Golf Club.
Yeah, dogleg left. Tee shot obviously has to be played short of that creek down there. It's still going to be a reachable hole, even though this hole's sort of around the 550, 560 mark. But because you've got to play short of that stream, it's going to leave a lengthy second shot, and you've got to get the distance right on the button.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. Excellent second shot here at the par 5. Frank, certainly a birdie is well within range.
Well, from that distance, that second shot, that's inside the PGA Tour standard, really. Two super shots, and you're right. Outside chance for 3.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Nicely done. Birdie finished off here at 17, and she'll get a stroke back. Now the closing hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, what's ahead of us?
You could try and drive at this green, but there's too much trouble, really, Rich. Even though this hole's just over 300 yards, it's very ambitious to try and drive it across that water. Some might try. Most people try and hit a tee shot 240, 250 yard mark, and of course, you do the maths, you're only going to have 60 or 70 yards in, and well, they want you to finish on a good note. So good drive in the fairway here, or 3-wood, pitch it on the green, make a 3, and buy your friends a drink in the clubhouse. Now that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway, I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. And that will mean it is a round of 65, 7 under par. Absolutely terrific. Well, Frank, you know, in tournament golf, there are marathons, and then there's this. This was a sprint, 18 holes, and our featured player, they ran like Usain Bolt.
Oh, that was just so fast out of the gate, so we knew it was going to take a low one today, but as you said, it is an absolute sprint today.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. Today, from Mesquite, Nevada, it's live final round coverage of the Desert Championship. Well, this is the essence of golf distilled. 18 holes to decide our winner. Every decision is impactful. Every misstep, a potential tournament wrecker as we look at the current leaderboard. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. So let's get out there for the final few holes as we pick up the action. After that last hole, that was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Oh, yes. plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Frank, you licking your chops here at the par 5, 17th hole?
Oh, why not? A chance to reach a par 5 and 2, but there's still pitfalls in front of you. A little creek or stream runs across the fairway. So really limiting the distance you can hit that tee shot, but it's still reachable from just short of that creek. Find trouble off the tee, then obviously you turn it into a 3-shotter. But a good tee shot, and it's too tempting to resist not going for this green.
Well, this is some performance, and it has generated a little buzz across the world of golf. We're looking at a player possibly going 2 for 2 right out of the gates as a professional. Noda, what are we looking at here?
Well, here's how it stacks up, Rich. 3 wins guarantee you a spot on the PGA Tour next year, but 2 wins get you very close. And this player, if they're able to close it out today, will just be that much closer to the PGA Tour.
This is a cool finishing hole here at Wolf Creek, just 307 yards, a shorty. And it's probably a fairway wood or a hybrid off the tee. What presents a problem, that approach shot. Waterfall on the left, it looks nice, but you just want to stare at it. You don't want to hit your shot there. Deep bunkers and rocks on the right, and a funky green that is really a challenge. This is an excellent finishing hole. Oh, that one off the cart path. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Oh, how good is that? It's an eagle here at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today. Frank, unquestionably a satisfying victory for our featured player. You won 15 times on tours around the world, including the PGA Tour. What's the significance of the second victory?
It's a great question, Rich, and I think that to answer you simply, it's huge, but to sort of detail it more, the first one, there's always question marks. People tag around, is it a fluke? Were they lucky? Did they chip?